In 2008, Walt Disney and Pixar Studios released the ninth most successful film of that year, Wall-E, which was among a number of themes. The film looked at how technology could make people so lazy by catering to their every need that humans in the film reached a point where they couldn't even walk. They moved around, as you're seeing on your screen, on hoverboards. Is that one of the threats that technology poses to humanity? And we've got one of the possibly best people to talk about this, Nadayar Enegesi, who's a co-founder of Eden Life. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us. So, are we in danger of ending up like those people on the screen? So where tech takes care of everything, right? And you're just sitting there having everything delivered to you.
Well, I think that's extreme.
Yeah?
Yeah, because there's so many things that contribute to having a sedentary lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like the socioeconomic factors, there's urbanization, there's lifestyle choices, which is probably one of the most important ones. And yeah, like technology can also contribute to that, but it's like a double-edged sword. We have to look at technology as it can do what we want it to do, and what it does is heavily dependent on us and how we use it. For example, technology can actually help us have very active lifestyles.
Yeah.
There's fitness apps, there's wearables. For example, the way we work nowadays, we sit down a lot, right? And sometime about late last year, my back used to hurt me like almost every day, my lower back. A friend of mine recommended this mobility app called GoWard.
Yeah.
And I started using it. At first, I did an assessment and saw that my hip flexibility was at 20% capacity. And I went through a training program that was customized for me on this app. And like these days, I hardly have any back pains.
Yeah.
So that's an example of how technology can help us even like be better and be more active, right?
Yeah.
And there's many more examples.
Okay, but let's talk about what you do at Eden Life, right? You folks, okay, so we can debate this now, because I think you contribute to the sedentary lifestyle. You deliver stuff to folks, right, using your platform. So you can just get whatever it is you want, you can sit at home, and Eden's going to deliver all this stuff. So how is that not contributing to a sedentary lifestyle?
Eden Life does not contribute to a sedentary lifestyle.
Okay, explain why. Okay.
As a matter of fact, we're actually contributing to people having what we call the 10x lifestyle.
Okay.
We want people's lives to be 10 times better. Because now, with the way we live and the way we work, we're spending so much time and energy hustling, working, and we still have to take care of everything around our lives.
I thought you were about to say we spend so much time and energy scrolling on our mobile phones. Well, go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, and we start to miss out on the things that really matter, right? Spending time with family, going outside, touching grass, keeping to our fitness goals.
Yeah.
Engaging in activities that would really enrich us, right? So what Eden Life is really doing is giving you time and energy back.
By delivering everything you need so you don't have to go out.
Well, so that you can go out, right?
So you can go. Okay, so you see there's two sides to this, right? I get you. I get the point you're making. So you're facilitating all those needs, everything that you would want, get it delivered home, and then you can now use that time that you would have spent going out to get the items that you're delivering to spend time with family.
Exactly. Spend time with family, go to the gym, take a walk, go hiking. All those beautiful things, yeah.
I just found that Ekiti State's got some great hills. The Commissioner of Finance was here. So when you mentioned hiking now, I'm no longer thinking of mountains in South America. I'm thinking of Ekiti States here in Nigeria. How are you using technology for your platform to facilitate your operations?
There's so many technologies that actually help us to do what we do efficiently. For example, logistics and delivery. GPS technology helps us to plan routes and to be able to deliver stuff really fast. Also, data analytics as well. It helps us to understand our customers, to know exactly what they need and their preferences so we can deliver to them customized to whatever they need. We also leverage tools like AI to do things like menu curations, to do dietary plans and all of that stuff. And then beyond all of this esoteric technology, everything is accessible via mobile and web. So right on your phones or on your laptop, you can access our services.
Speaking of AI, I want to get your thoughts. I love when I see these things that we're about to broadcast now. I want to get players in the sector together. This is from Pika Labs, right? They're demonstrating text to video. So you basically type something and so check this out. We gonna take it to the If Eden was going to be hiring graphic designers and folks that initially would have designed your logos or whatever, and now you can go into a text-to-video and generate your ad, what's your reaction to that as far as what it means? Because everything we just saw was artificial intelligence. Yeah. So what do you think?
I believe that AI is very powerful, and it's a powerful tool, and it's going to make us much better, and it's also going to level up the creative industries. It's going to create a level playing field.
So they're not under threat. You don't think they're under threat after seeing that? If a person who would have generated that video by drawing it and animated it, and now you can just type it in and it comes up, you don't think there's a threat?
No, I think that person can now do 100 times more.
Hey man, look, I like your optimistic take. No, I really do. This is a good take. It's a good take. So you're optimistic about what it could mean?
Yes, because if you look at the creative sector now in Nigeria, one of the blockers for one of the things blocking us to competing on the global stage is the access to the tools and access to the infrastructure, right? We cannot make massive productions like Hollywood, for example, does. But with tools like AI, we now have the ability to do that. We have the ability to compete. So people who are skilled at creating these kinds of content, what AI can do for them and how they can use AI more is by becoming better at prompting the AI to create even better things.
Gotcha. Hey, you co-founded Andela. What's your assessment of tech skills in Nigeria at this point?
Wow, it's been incredible. I believe that Nigeria is actually very well positioned to be a global powerhouse in tech. We have about 70% of the continent's tech talent here, like between 60-70% of the continent's tech talent here. And with organizations like Andela, Decagon, and some other ones, that's only going to go up. For example, NIDA has this 3MTT program.
That's right.
That I'm very, very excited about.
Yeah.
We always talk about our population, right? 200 million. We throw out that number a lot. What we don't realize is over half of those people are under the age of 17. And by equipping them with the right skills, we can actually power the world. Yeah.
The ICT minister, Dr. Bosun Tijani, in an interview was saying that we would need about $1.5 to $2 billion to be able to get a fiber optic network across Nigeria. That's a lot of money, right? So what I want to ask you is about, with respect to skills, meeting the demands of the jobs of the future. Can we get there? Because I mean, you're a businessman. You've started companies. You have the infrastructure challenges and so on and so forth, and the cost of doing business. So, internet penetration, laptops, and so on and so forth. The hurdles. Are those hurdles not clear and present?
They are definitely there. They're there. But that's why we believe in progress, right?
Yeah.
For example, if you look at Africa as a whole, Nigeria has between 80 to 85% of telecom subscribers on the continent.
Yeah.
So we're actually better off than most. And this as a result of continuous investments in infrastructure. And I believe that with the right leadership and the right intention, we're definitely going to make progress there.
Yeah.
Because we are literally sitting on a gold mine with all the talents that we have.
Yeah. What any challenges you faced as you've kicked off your company? With your journey.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. There are always challenges. I mean, the economic realities that we all experience on a daily basis. But at the same time, the culture is also shifting, and it has worked really well for us, because on Eden Life, 5 years ago, or let's say 10 years ago, right, it was almost unimaginable that someone in Nigeria would reliably get things like food, cleaning services, laundry services, groceries, cosmetics, whatever, in one place. But now we're able to do that. And that's heavily because of the amount of talent that we have. Like all our engineers are local engineers.
You preempted my next question. Okay, keep going. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
that's great.
All our engineers are local engineers. They're very highly skilled. If you look at our product, it's very well done. It's very sweet. I'm in love with it. Many people are in love with it. So regardless of the challenges, we have found ways to continue to progress and to innovate.
Abi Owolabi, who is one of our very talented business correspondents here, has a special out on the Jakpa, the Exodus, right? So with all your skilled engineers, are you not afraid that you can come to the office, or I don't know if you guys do everything on your phone and you all report to meetings remotely, and caught a plane and headed off to Canada or something? Are you not afraid about them being poached?
Yes, that's actually a constant fear. Every tech company has that constant fear, and we've actually had some team members who have jackpot to.
So how do you replace them?
Germany. Well, the good news is we have abundance
Yeah.
here, and we've actually gone beyond just Lagos. Like
Okay.
we have engineers who are working with us from Imo State, for example.
Okay.
Or from Uyo, for example. So like this stuff has actually spread across the country.
Yeah.
There's tech talent everywhere. And thanks to technology, once again, we're able to work remotely. Like they don't necessarily have to move here to Lagos to work with us in our offices. They can work from wherever they are. So the same way that software engineers in Lagos can work for global companies, same way software engineers and like tech people across different states in Nigeria can work for companies anywhere locally as well.
So speaking of which, so are you guys have a physical structure, or you meet remotely? Since you're working remotely now, what's your setup like?
We do both.
You do both?
Yeah.
That's flexible. That is very flexible. Okay, so we've been asking all our guests, we asked our previous guests, and what's your 2024 for technology in Nigeria? I guess maybe I'll ask you about expansion plans. It's December, it's the end of the year. What's 2024 looking like for you? Why is everybody pause when I ask that question? The last guest paused and you're pausing as well. But no, yeah, be honest. How do you see things?
From the perspective of us as a business?
Well, I guess, both. You can do your business, and then I guess the country as a whole with where tech, as far as things moving forward.
Well, so for our business, for Eden Life, our goal is to become the operating system for life. Meaning that all the things that you need to flourish, all the things you need for your life to flourish, you'll be able to find them within our ecosystem. So I'm very excited to continue to bring that to life next year. For Nigeria as a whole, when it comes to technology, that 3MTT program that I mentioned, I'm super excited for it because it's going to empower a lot of people. And I think that we are still underestimating the ripple effects and the impact that something like that can have on our society.
Should that I'm almost out of time, but it's government driven. You're a private sector guy. These advancements, do you think it should be split 50-50, or the government needs to be the driving force for these types of initiatives that we're seeing right now?
It's an incredible thing. It's awesome that the government is leading from the front.
Yeah.
And it's also awesome that the government is not actually doing the implementation. They're working with lots of private companies that are providing the training and the material and the resources. Meanwhile, the government is providing the structure for everybody to come in and participate. So it's really good. I would love to see more of these kinds of collaboration between private sector and the government.
Mr. Enegesi, co-founder of Eden Life, thank you so much for joining us. So there's no fear of the sedentary lifestyle. Everybody will be as active as possible, even with you delivering everything to them.
We'll help them make the right lifestyle choices.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you.